The lone wolf principle. A lone wolf is a person who prefers to be alone rather than socializing with others. It is a person who has heard a calling in their life and has decided to make significant changes to their life. This can sometimes lead to feelings of loneliness or being misunderstood by others. Every individual has a part of themselves that is similar to a lone wolf. This part of us desires to be free, to explore the truth, and to be authentic and truthful about who we are. If we want to lead a fulfilling life and pursue our passions, we must learn to listen to the inner voice that guides us. We should embrace our natural selves and appreciate our unique qualities. A lone wolf is someone who chooses to be alone, not because they dislike people or are socially awkward, but because solitude helps them gain a deeper understanding of themselves, sparks their creativity, and provides a sense of tranquility. Such individuals feel empowered when they are by themselves and have a clear sense of what they want to achieve. They follow their own moral compass and work towards their personal goals. Although people may have mixed feelings about those who prefer to live life on their own, it is important to remember that happiness and success can be achieved in different ways, and that there is no one-size-fits-all approach to life. It is commonly believed that being alone implies loneliness, unhappiness, or poor social skills. These misconceptions can prevent us from recognizing and appreciating the benefits of solitude. In the spiritual journey, there comes a time when each of us must walk the path of the lone wolf, which is a critical step, especially for those who have experienced a spiritual awakening or a profound personal challenge that shakes the foundation of their existence. This phase is often referred to as the dark night of the soul. Once we have seen the deeper realities of life, continuing to live as we once did, in line with society's norms and expectations, becomes untenable. The old patterns and ways of being start to fall apart, and a transformation is inevitable. Why is the solitary path a necessary part of spiritual growth? To embark on a spiritual journey, one must leave behind the safety and comfort of the familiar. It requires a bold step into the unknown, a leap of faith into a new and uncharted territory of personal growth. What often sparks this awakening and the decision to venture out on our own is a realization that the life we're living doesn't feel complete, despite having everything that we thought would make us happy. There's a void, a sense of emptiness that material things and external validation cannot fill. This longing for something more profound and meaningful is the catalyst that propels us onto the lone wolf's path. The lone wolf's path is so named because it can be a lonely journey at the outset. We have to rely on our inner strength and wisdom to navigate this path successfully. This journey is personal and cannot be undertaken for us. It requires us to reconnect with our courage, keen insight, and that wild intuitive part of ourselves. Much like the wolf, which symbolizes sharp intelligence, freedom, and social connections, yet is also capable of operating independently. To walk your own path like a lone wolf, you must choose to follow what feels right deep inside you, to what you really want in your life. Sometimes you might find this path by accident, but you need to pay attention to yourself to stay on it. There will be a time in your life when you have to be like a wolf that walks alone. You might need to walk by yourself, do things differently from everyone else, break away from the crowd, ask hard questions, and accept some hard truths. Doing this might make you feel alone or different from other people. You have to be able to tell what's real and what's not. Ignore the people who don't believe in you or tell you you're wrong and keep going. Being like a lone wolf is like being a warrior. It means standing up for your beliefs and bravely stepping into unknown places. I promise you, all of this effort is worth it. But in the end, you need to find out for yourself. Make sure it's true through your own experiences. If you feel a pull towards finding the warrior within you, starting your spiritual journey, and bravely making your own way in life, then go for it. Here are some tips to help you start your own unique journey in life. You need to be ready for some pushback. You might get this from friends, family, or even from people in general. When you decide to do things your way, you will surely meet people who doubt you, who are negative, and who seem to enjoy being downers. They might try to pull you down to their level, because they think your choices make them look bad. You're like a mirror for them, showing them their own lives and choices. If someone takes out their frustration on you, because they feel bad about going along with everyone else, remember that the problem is theirs, not yours. It's natural for anyone who tries to live a life full of heart and meaning to sometimes make others feel uncomfortable. You're not alone in this. Keep going, and remember that nobody else gets to say how you should live your life. That's up to you. Take a moment to ask yourself, what do I truly and deeply want? This isn't a one-time question. It's a question to keep asking yourself again and again as you move through life. Always bring your attention back to what you really want, not what others expect from you or try to push onto you. What is it that you feel a pull to do? What are your big dreams and goals? Are there paths you haven't taken because they're unfamiliar and maybe a little scary, but you feel a secret excitement when you think about them? Remember, your path isn't something that stays the same. It's always moving, growing, and changing. Asking yourself the question, what do I truly and deeply want, repeatedly, can help you keep changing and growing, and avoid being stuck in the same old life. Loving yourself and being your own friend is very important, especially when you're walking your own path, which can often feel lonely. If you're hard on yourself, your journey will be much tougher. However, if you put that energy into accepting and loving yourself as you are, your journey will feel much easier. Think about it, you're with yourself all the time. You're the only one who's been with you through everything, so doesn't it make sense to be good to yourself? You give yourself some of the best tools and strengths you could ever have, which can make all the difference in your life. Getting to know yourself is a key step in walking your own path. Every day, try to understand more about who you are, what you're good at, and what you're not so good at. Learning about yourself is a big part of finding your own way. When you really get to know yourself deeply, that's when you can fully accept who you are and walk your path with ease and trust in yourself. It's natural to feel scared when trying new things and stepping out on your own path. Starting this journey can be daunting, and it's not always as wonderful and easy as it might seem. It often takes big sacrifices and the courage to face your fears without backing down. From what I've learned, it's usually good to feel the fear and go ahead anyway. Of course, excluding dangerous situations. But if your fear is about emotions or thoughts, be kind to yourself and keep moving forward. Keep your goals in mind. Remind yourself that you're strong and you deserve good things. And don't let anything or anyone pull you down. If you fall, keep getting back up every time. Remember, you can do anything. Finally, it's important to accept that there's a wild and intuitive part of you that acts like your own internal guide. Pay attention to those gut feelings and let your more instinctive, passionate side come out. You don't have to hold back or quiet down any part of yourself. Choosing your own way and connecting with your inner lone wolf means you get to experience real freedom. You're free to feel the wind as it brushes through your hair, to soak up the sunshine on your skin, and to walk with the earth solid under your feet. Your life is yours to create, and what happens next is up to you. Make sure you're not just living in your head. Get in touch with your body, your heart, and the energy that runs through you. Respect the intelligence of your natural instincts. Honor the fierce and raw energy that's stirring inside of you, and use this energy to push you forward and keep you going. Do not follow a path that doesn't make you excited. Let the wolf inside you howl with all its might without holding back. Remember that you are the journey. I hope you find value in this message. If you do, please share it with your loved ones, and share your experience in the comment section. Have a beautiful day. Subscribe for more.